let's get started. We have not done a haul since the beginning of June. We did not go to Jacksonville and we did not do a Sam's or an Aldi haul at all in July because the girls are out of school, and you know what? We're just using less, using what we have. But this month we had to go because we need to get paper plates. So we went ahead to Aldi first and we got, I need to restock on mushrooms for the pantry shelf. I got a dozen cans. The mushroom stems and pieces are very good value. They're 59 cents a can, which is about 10 to 15 cents a can less than what I pay at Walmart, which is usually the lowest place in my area. The one reason we went to Aldi was honey mustard. This is the only thing I went to Aldi for. You can see several other items were procured while we were there because good job, Aldi. That's what you do. So the honey mustard is superior. If you've not tried this Berman's honey mustard, which is an Aldi store brand, it is superior and the girls love it and it's very delicious. It's 89 cents a bottle, and how can you go wrong? Yes, I bought 4 bottles of it because yesterday we went looking for some and we were out. So there you go. I got 2 jars of this apricot preserves. We bought one of these the last time we went to Aldi. It's very, very good. I love apricot preserves, and this was $1.89 a jar, which is really good price for apricot preserves. The girls got more of their squeezy fruit. This is like applesauce and fruit mixed together in a little squeezy pouch. Do not ask me why my teenagers love this oh so much, but they do. So they got apple strawberry and I think apple banana. These are $1.89 a box, and these are their organic line. So, you know, you keep the girls happy and I'm happy. We picked up a couple more boxes of butter crackers because right now I am down to 1 open box on my pantry shelf. We use quite a few crackers. They're really good and they're better in my opinion. We used to get the ones at Walmart, which are called Buttery Smooth, and they are the knockoff of the Keebler Club crackers, but we thought the Buttery Smooth were better than the Keebler. But frankly, the Savorites, which is the Aldi brand, is better than everything altogether.
They're butterier, smoother.
They are. They're more deliciouser. I picked up a box of these Cheez-It kind of knockoffs because I hadn't eaten lunch yet. That's the only excuse I can give you. And then we bought one of these the last time we went to Aldi. And if I can just tell you, Tammy at Hall & Co. recommended this. And boy, was she right. This thing is off the chain delicious. And so this time, Mike is like, oh, where is that thing? Get 2. So we did because they're that good. These run about $4 a piece, but they are worth every single penny. This was also because I hadn't eaten lunch yet.
We usually eat lunch before we go.
We do, and this time we didn't. We were on a different bit of a schedule. So these are roasted whole cashews with sea salt, and $12.99 I thought was a really good price for that. When we were in Sam's Club, we went to Sam's Club and then we went to Aldi. If I said we went to Aldi first, we didn't. We went to Sam's Club first. Molly had mentioned when she saw the trail mix, oh, I want a bag of that. But you know what? That was like a 4-pound bag and it was like $8. So I said, let's wait and we'll get it at Walmart. But when we went to Aldi, guess what? They had both kinds that she wanted, which was the mountain mix with the M&Ms and the raisins and the peanuts, and the tropical, which has all the yummy dried fruits and the almonds. And then I saw this, which is an Asian trail mix. So that's what we got. These all ranged about $4.79 a bag, if I'm not mistaken. I don't have my receipts today, guys, so I'm just going by memory, but you can ask Rick. I can remember the price of every single thing I put in my grocery cart, and I can also tell you if it's fluctuated in price from one week to the next when we go to the grocery store. Isn't that right? Yeah. It's true. I also got a bag of roasted salted pumpkin seeds. So that's everything we got from Aldi. And then we'll show you what we got at Sam's Club, which is right here. The one reason we went to Sam's Club was because we needed paper plates. So we got a bag of the 10-inch paper plates and a bag of the bowls. The paper plates were around 13 something and the bowls were around 7 something.
Trees are a renewable resource.
And those are going to last us a couple of months. So we prefer to use paper plates for breakfast and lunch and things like that. It really does lessen the amount that we put in our dishwasher, and we usually get a pretty full dishwasher, especially on shooting days when I'm making videos. I got a bag of Vidalia onions, That was about $6. This is, I don't even know how much this is.
1 pound, 3 pounds.
Like 3 pounds of red seedless grapes. These are really tasty. This time they had red, green, and black seedless grapes, and we tasted all of them to decide which one we wanted. The red ones were more flavorful and more delicious. And then we picked up these gourmet mixed cherry grape tomatoes. My girls love these. They're so pretty, and they're sweet and delicious, and my girls will eat one of these in the course of a day or two, and they're really just great snacks. They'll just reach into the fridge and grab a handful and eat it like candy, and I would rather have them eating that than other things, which we didn't buy. We didn't buy any crap this time, honestly. The closest we came was that brioche with the vanilla cream in it. So we got a 3-pound bag of, this is a 2-pound bag of broccoli florets. This is fresh broccoli, and a vegetable medley with broccoli, carrots, and cauliflower. And these we're gonna roast for different meals. I think I'm gonna roast this one with a chicken, and this one I'm just gonna roast as a dinner side dish. I had to laugh. My brother, who lives with his family in New Mexico, he's a middle school principal. He texted me last night, and he said that his wife, for the first time, had tried my roasted broccoli recipe, and he said I will never be able to eat broccoli the same way again. So if you haven't checked out my roasted broccoli video, I'll leave a link for you in a card right here on the side of the screen. Just hit that little I button in the upper right hand corner, and I will also leave a link for you down below. So that is the best way I find to eat broccoli. It's really super delicious and really, really easy. Bag of pistachios was around $10. I'm sorry, these broccoli florets were around $3.89. The vegetable medley was about $4.79. The grapes were $5.98. Got a bag of 2 pounds of these Persian cucumbers. These are these little mini cucumbers. I absolutely love them. This was $3.79. Bag of pistachios was, this is what, 2.5 pounds, around $12. Organic ketchup, we always get this whether we need it or not, because can you have too much ketchup in your pantry? Probably not. I did realize that we had too much ranch dressing, so you will notice that we didn't have ranch dressing this time. The ketchup was $7.69 for 2-pack. The lemon juice, I'm going to be honest with you, I'd have to look at my receipt because I don't know how much that was. I needed this to keep on the shelf. I do use this to make lemonade out of, and I also use it for canning, and I'm down to my very last little bit, so it was time to replenish. A 2-pound bag of pecan halves, because I like to grab these and hoard them, so when the holiday time comes, I have them already. That bag, price on pecans has gone up, folks. That was over $15, and I'm sticker shock, I gotta tell you. Bag of prunes. We eat prunes, the girls and I do, every single day. We love them. I wish, to be honest with you, and Miley said this to me the other day, I wish you could eat more of them than you can without having the ill side effects. Prunes are awesome, and they taste delicious, and they're like a nice little sweet, if you have a sweet craving, grab a prune and enjoy it, because it will just satisfy that need for some sweet. We got this 6-pack of romaine hearts. This runs around $2.79, $3-ish. We're gonna have salad for dinner tonight. I also got a rotisserie chicken, which is in the oven, but we're gonna use,
Hidden chicken.
Right, it's in the oven, just it's out of the way, out of the cat's way, if you understand my drift. We're gonna have salad with rotisserie chicken tonight for dinner, and that's easy. I picked up another one of these a few months back. I think it was 3, maybe 4 months ago. We did a haul, and we found these. They're petite tender beef fillets, and they're already seasoned with a roasted garlic seasoning. These are like a poor man's filet mignon, okay? There's 2 fillets in here in each package. One package for us is a meal. I'll cut this in half. I will put each one in a Ziploc bag and freeze it. When we want to have it, we thaw it out, and then I take these little fillets and I cut them up so they are like little medallions. If you would like to see the next time we cook one of these up, just tell me down below in the comment section, and I can just pull the camera out and show you how we do it. This was something new that I saw today. I normally buy my pork loins whole, and I cut them up myself. I saw this because it was bacon wrapped and already seasoned, and I thought, wow, let's give that a try, because look at the price. That is not terrible. And this will probably end up being 2 meals for us if I cut that in half. Or if I cut it into chops or something, then, in fact, this would be really good roasted on top of that vegetable medley that's over there on the other part of the table. So we picked that up. So it's nice to try new things. And this, I usually have been trying to stay away from tilapia. However, if you read labels and you've heard me write about the tilapia, most of the frozen tilapia in your grocery store is coming from Southeast Asia, Vietnam, Malaysia, places like that, where they have very, very, very loose rules and regulations about how they process food. This tilapia looked really beautiful. It's not too pink. Sometimes when you get it frozen, it's super pink because they've actually inoculated the package before sealing with carbon dioxide, carbon monoxide, which is the stuff that comes out of your car, okay? And the reason they do that is because it keeps it pinker. They also do that with a lot of red meats in a lot of big box grocery stores, but it's so minimal that they're not required to put it on the label. But the fish, the tilapia, actually does say it on the bag of frozen tilapia. It says that it does contain carbon monoxide. This was a product of Colombia or Mexico, and it's farm raised, and it looked really good. I haven't had tilapia in a really long time because, frankly, it scares the bejeebers out of me. But I thought we would give it a try. Both my girls love it. Rick and I love it. It's a very mild, non-fishy tasting fish, and I figured we haven't had it in a long time. We're going to eat it probably 1 or 2 times out of this package. This is like a almost 3-pound package. I'm gonna divide that up and stick it in the freezer, and because Molly specifically asked if we could do a fish fry, so I'm gonna heat up the fryer sometime soon, and we'll have fried fish and probably French fries and just a good old-fashioned fish and chips dinner. So sometimes you have to just use your better judgment, read your labels, and then say, I really like it, so I'm not going to deprive myself of it, but I'm not going to eat it all the time. So, and that was my biggest plus for actually buying it, was that it came from South America. So, the last thing that we got was the razors. How come razors are so bloody expensive? I have been using this brand of razor for, oh my gosh, 20 years. Maybe a little less, but I've been using these since they came out on the market, which was probably around 2002, maybe, so not quite 20 years. They're just, to me, they're the best, and I prefer them, and my girls use them too. So this was a package of 12 blades and 1 handle, and it was $32. So broken down, that's still cheaper per blade than you can buy them in the store. So in the store you get 2 blades and a handle for $10, or you get 4 blades for $12. So that's, you do what you do. You got to do it. We need those things, because I'm not gonna walk around like a Bigfoot. Sorry, Sasquatch. Sorry, not doing it today. And I've known that Sam's Club has this Scan and Go app, and we've never used it. The last time we went to Sam's Club, we tried to use it, but it didn't work. And so today, Molly grabbed my phone, and she got it to work. So if you have never used this, it was amazing, and
OMG.
I loved it. And when my husband says OMG, you know it's something good.
I was skeptical at first.
Yeah. So you click on it, and if you're in the store, you can, as you put things in your cart, you just scan it, and it will add it to the list. See?
And it scans it super quick.
It scans it super fast, and then you can check the price and make sure it's good. And if you don't want it,
a running tally.
it does. It gives you a running total, and if you decide you don't want it, you can just remove it. And then when you're ready, you can check out.
There's all your prices.
Right. This is actually my receipt. So I can tell you that the lemon juice was $5.82 because I didn't know before. I should have had my phone with me.
Yeah.
So we spent $205.72.
But the best part
The best part is when you check out, You just go, well, you pay on your phone. You don't have to go to the line. Everything's already in your cart. You're done. You put in your credit card and you pay for it, or your debit card or whatever. And then
It tells you to walk to the door.
it tells you to walk to the door, and then they scan this barcode at the door, and then they say thank you very much. So I'm telling you what, it was the best Sam's Club experience I've ever had. I didn't have to wait in line. I didn't have to unload my cart because I had scanned everything as it went in. And you know what? That was actually what the girls did because it was extra fun for them to do that.
So if you haven't tried it yet,
I highly recommend it. It made the shopping experience so much nicer because you didn't have to wait in a line when, you know, they only had 2 lines available, and maybe you had to stand there and wait, and then somebody has a price check, and then it's just a headache, right? So
and make it fun for your kid. Give them the job of scanning the codes in.
exactly, it was awesome. And we went to the door and they scanned our little code on our phone, and they said thank you very much, have a nice day. Really, really great experience. So if you have never tried that, load it onto your phone and give it a try, because I tell you what, it makes life so much easier. Okay, I don't know if you guys have ever heard of Duck Donuts. This is actually my first time hearing about them. They do have a shop in Jacksonville, which is where we shop at Sam's Club.
Up and down the East Coast.
And I didn't realize they were so prevalent along the East Coast. But this place does cake donuts made to order. And when I say made to order, you have to fill out an order form. And they have some pre-designated selections, some of their most popular ones, and then they give you the ability to create your own. So these are only cake donuts. They are not raised donuts. And they have something called a bucket of donuts, which is 18 donuts, and it's like $16. Right? These I created. This is a vanilla icing with crushed graham cracker and marshmallow drizzle. And this is chocolate with coconut and salted caramel drizzle. This is strawberry with Oreo crumbs and marshmallow drizzle. This is Micah's creation, which is maple icing with chocolate drizzle. And then I'll show you the other one. So I don't know if I can remember all of this. These are maple icing with bacon.
Yum.
This is vanilla with crushed Oreo and chocolate drizzle. This is chocolate with crushed peanuts and peanut butter drizzle. This is lemon with coconut and no drizzle. And that one is chocolate with coconut and a salted caramel drizzle. That's another one of Micah's, which is the maple with the chocolate drizzle. And then a vanilla icing with coconut and chocolate drizzle. So it's just a lot of fun. They literally, when you order it, they drop the donuts in the fryer. So they're freshly fried, and then they take them over to their little workstation and they do all of the magic. They ice it, they drizzle it, they top it, and then they bring it to you and they show it to you and present it to you before they put the lid on, and they ask you if that's okay, which I thought was really, really cool.
And surprisingly reasonably priced.
Really reasonable, I thought, because compared, you know, if you go to Dunkin' Donuts, a dozen donuts is about $12, and that's what a dozen donuts costs here. Dozen and a half donuts was $16, so you're getting a little bit of a better deal there. Of course, then there's tax and everything else, so it was a treat, okay?
Yeah.
It was a treat. We don't do this hardly ever, and it was so much fun. We thought we had to stop and do it. So if you have a Duck Donuts in your area, do you go there? Do you like it? What's your favorite? Let me know in the comments down below. I hope you enjoyed our haul. Anyway, that was it. I hope you enjoyed it, and if you have any questions, leave them in the comments down below, and I'll try and answer them as quickly and as succinctly as possible. And until next time, I'll see ya.